OKFM 101.7.
Honorable John Kuma, AMP for Edgeso, Deputy Finance Minister. Na ye nene ntwetwe enkomo. Osuboni John, memoache. Osuboni John, memoache.
Major so of a common chromatic major super.
Naboko die.
Nyamiada Roma. Mr. Studio for the moment say mood said the mood is for ya say your mood none of it.
Emma me nye Moody.
Emma me Moody.
Na ayi yeka say another Ghanaian Times S&P Global rates Ghana positive. Says Ghana's growth prospects look bright, but Moody's disagree. S&P Global rates no dia ba dia.
You offer global ratings see nyina and she say bia abrofuku bi akom ho abo ma brebia no omureti sovereign countries say the beya ugedia udie wa mansandra so no, especially the bond market no mo hwe ankrankro mo wo mo sika omo pese bia won de be wura wo man no this kind of buy the bosia de be mount for a period of time now. So when scanner will be clear. And most of them look at these ratings. But unfortunately, I think recently, more kind of rating models no more use is outmoded, and it doesn't reflect the realities of these economies. I think especially Moody's EDA recently 22nd January 2022 appointed one Villa Lucy as the Ghana lead analyst. Saba Ghana Hakroma had within 2 weeks
or
not in a desktop.
Our fiscal materials to work on.
It doesn't matter. Material, the man you can interpret it anyhow, but you have to meet the people. Yamawa Juma say rate country I won't call her. How can you rate it? Or to desktop where she was my reading material, madam.
Because the country no the almost fiscal outlook. When we share ma almost so a presentation
exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Kwame e kirebu omumu yen so ate dem kire no e kirebu omumu yen efa ekwan a ye fa so ni omu nkita hodie sikro, and we are not prepared to countenance that going forward. So and mun disregarded this kind of ratings na yen hwe so hwe and she said pie free say o mine no ye ya ebeboa. And for me, it's even part of the grand scheme to push Ghana into an IMF program. Say Ghana for yes, Ghana for Ghana beyond aid, and call IMF, you bet you crew, and that's what they don't want to hear. Anytime any African economy decide to be independent, not just what I say, until they will use all kinds of things. IMF, then the conditions start. So they build the Akoto Parliament and check when this destabilization started. Ebra bill called Parliament by see anti-gay DNT once year almost 30 year demonstrations to Abuchi and a man for 30 year panic withdrawal just to create stability in your economy. Then they will force you to now come to them say boy and what yeah but boy there a kind of flagship program suspend the men from Kwadajuma will build now the Akoto Parliament in yes, it's all kinds of global politics and propaganda. And I think as a country we have to stay firm. What I say, the last time you call IMF 2015, Sikom de Ghana was 900 million, 980 million. What they find say 1 billion.
And it's a loan facility in tranches.
Yes, they disbursed it in 3 years.
Okay.
The amount 980 million disbursed in 3 years. Okay. On top of that, you want to recruit into your public sector. The youth cannot find jobs, all kinds of conditionalities. And you have a finance minister and a president who says we can build our economy on our own strength. You introduce ye levy. Ye levy, in the year, be my 6.9 billion. What they call dollars are $1.2 billion. 83 years in the best no. Now I raise about $3.6 billion in your economy. You can still do your flagship programs. You can create more jobs. We are talking about U-Start, which is about 10 billion Ghana cedis. to create opportunities and financing for young people in their business ideas. We are talking about more road construction. We are talking about our debt sustainability. And that is why, as a country, we have to be bold and say the way we want to see this country go. Europe, say one. I don't even hypocritical processor. Moody's for no. So they downgrade Ghana and say COVID year and you spend the broso.
Now, are you people say question say sa niema parameters ni niema wo mo de hwe so ni the planks a mo de hwe so de grade various countries, you know. Say ya no mo ye no obi a wo ma ha but obe hwe information available.
No, they can't hear. Ebia some ma ha that there wa ba ha ba ku bi no abeti system na se a. Oh, subsequently, one Mahakrani and Okasa on Petro Accra who appreciate it better. Pachote say. Now we are appointed 22nd January. Ghana no cranium location. What to desktop so table so much Madame Gradium. What to be that? And officer I been only trim no one nation there. And the same books in nation. What is he talking about? So me met my Ghana Hanums Madame Grady America because I've been appointed lead analyst for the US. What to be that? And now we are a sovereign country. We are not prepared to kowtow to their whims and caprices.
Yeah. Now S&P Global no. What did they do?
S&P for no. You know my education na make no monoma bagana ha. What I say, the same analyst no mo ye edumano, they understand the Ghana situation. And you don't say obi downgrade no mo na maintain because chairman catch me of a common chromatic maybe so say economy that grew out of COVID, COVID year grew 0.4. 2021, near see economy will grow 4.4%. By the end we ended no provisional figures here grew 5.2%. In fact, in the last quarter now 6.6% you grow here. We are non-oil GDP you grew by 8.2%. Or the oil never become where so tiba 6.6%. In the third quarter pale. The whole year, on the average, Ghana was growing at 5.2% in 2021. Now your revenue target for the year was 57 billion. At the end of the year, GRA raised 5.3 billion. How do you tell us that this economy is dying?
Ayi wama adiebi waka liquidity position. Say the rationale wamo downgrade Ghana no debt affordability. A western pa afei government a mine ya car ye die no kwa na ekosoro and afei was external pressures to mount longer financing options so remaining constraint when no et say eja
say they are just trying to punish Africa for a better management of COVID. No kre omu nyina nie COVID by almost enkom say Africa nipa be wu ato beaches ne ade entim kransie efu Nyame Roma, Africa, ye hunisa, ye crampo na ye timi manage economy and the COVID na nipa bebre and hunsunsun so said Ghana has managed COVID better than the US. Ghana has managed better COVID better than Europe. What I say? And not just Ghana, all the African countries, about 45 countries now, downgrading. Most of them have done better in the last year or two in the management of their economy. What I say, but these things comes at a cost. So also COVID year, or public sector workers, you pay them throughout the difficult period, which what Ghana did. Mema electricity for 6 months just to sustain my people and make sure I hold them running throughout the difficult times. So also bias adding for instance, 2020, your revenue gap shortage, and I say. Yes, engineer reach about 11.8 billion cedis and estimated say budget in 2020. At the same time, unexpected expenditures your income was 13.6 billion. What the come watch say budget you had a gap of 25 billion. And you have to manage that. World Bank for Obama loan kakra, IMF for Obama kakra, development partners and other bilateral partners Bema kakra, and even your own economy, or Bank of Ghana and other places will support you to close that gap. So that gap never that any free money. Yesika de ama wa ahokyere mu but bosia ntu betua but aboa ma wetima hwe wa manfo ama how ni ohia ne ahokyere na se ba omo so covid brain mu no wetimi aso ano pacho what ase now who free mu no you now have to have strategies what the betuatua sa or how na wa ba to ho e wa ahokyere brain mu no eno mu ni sese situation ayewo no enti wo call Europe sese European Union ma announce say COVID ne ba aduane omo cheye ne niema ahodo ka omo board ne nuro ne ahodo omo toye no omo the taxes ahodo makoma miensa ebeto Europe said by on betima recover no matua COVID debt specifically on COVID debt eyesa na Ghana ha nyina eni wiase ahodo nyina ye fam enti na aban no so ene oman ne kasa se yenti ase ne mfa 11 nimra na o how ne e ka ye boto ho hwe oman no. This is the time to come out of it and restore the economy to the pre-COVID pandemic period. And so far, Ghana has shown leadership.
Okay. Mami Musa say, Ghana, as we stand now, yes. Are we in a state of weaker government liquidity position?
No. Okay. No. Say, no, the budget year now this year. Yatre kwan befa so a ye be raise financing and revenues for our expenditures. What you say? And so far we are within it. Even ye can say you levy beba nyame a delay nyame adom aban asantena se I decided say first quarter of this year revenues expected now cost the pa ye be cut expenditures by 20%. So that we stay within the fiscal limits and programs that we have as a country. The make a note say. As far as we are concerned, our liquidity challenge no person mokano. But these are all part of global politics. Chairman, I can show the is to push Ghana to defy the year Ghana beyond aid, we won't go to IMF. It's politics. They don't want to hear. So an African country wants to say they can build their own economy. That's all they are doing. Because the last time I called IMF, in 3 years was $900 million.
But almost say, one doctors, we are a member of the Bretton Woods institutions, IMF near the idea. And he said, Bonibian Nimsia because contribute to the kitty. What IMF no. Bonibian wasn't because an answer for the fear of the conditionalities.
And you see, you can't say any member of IMF. IMF, so they remain one of our trusted economic advisors.
Sure.
In terms of sharing ideas with them. But to go on an IMF program, say, my economy na pansam say that is what we are talking about. What you are saying?
Yeah.
And that is not where we are. And we are confident. Ghana 40 years, the managers of the economy of Ghana understands exactly what we are doing. There's nothing unusual about what we are going through. Enra UK for almost say UTA BBC in the last 30 years, inflation UK 5.8%. There is nowhere cool. Global disruptions to trade. Any other China complaining, everybody is complaining. Well, yeah, Brexit and COVID count.
COVID, yeah. Okay.
COVID near key in terms of trade issues. We are seeing in our AFAC. Italy and Holland is the same problem everybody is going through. But what I say, and into the year can I say but it is a means to an end. It will be a better end for our country. So mine better I see no more support to our buying. Nancy say pie dia to home say. Because I am a man 900 million in 3 years. Now I'll bet my generated 3.6 billion in 3 years. Why do you go to IMF? Near catch us Muni workers said the Mamon Fase, Munye say that kind of thing. Meanwhile, we can keep our flagship programs, we can create more jobs for our youth, we build our roads. What I say, economy that is growing at this rate cannot be said to be in distress. And we don't accept any desktop. Yeah, engine to say we beat in a desktop where Ghana Hakra will name baby I will be a attitude image of Africa. That's what they think. Tell them as it is. And we have to tell them that it is not so.
I see. Minister, you better say pa any enchechirimu.
Yo, Miss Madam Wasipi.
Member na fe, Miss so ma betie nkomo kakra na fe.
Over my heaven.
Say ya member so me asem member. Bye bye. Yo, openi ene ne kasa ye Honorable John Kuma, Deputy Finance Minister, MP for Egweso, ene na atwe nkomo na
OKFM 101.7.